Hello, this is Sunny Days. It is 20 July 2026, and it is currently 15:33 hours in civilian time, I guess, that most people use. It would be 3:33. Today we are focusing on this. This is going to be fried catfish, and I've got some, I'm egg battering it. You throw a couple of eggs in there and scramble it up, and then I'm making 8 pieces. So anyhow, I got some of the batter here, and this batter has various seasons in it, and it's going to be wonderful. So I went ahead and I battered 4 pieces already, and I got ahead of myself on this video, but I don't want to make this video too long. So anyhow, we got some oil in a pan, a pot. I mean, it's a small pot. It's not that big. But the reason why I'm using a pot is because it's a smaller diameter pot, and this smaller diameter pot will allow more depth when you put your oil in, so that you don't have to use as much oil. Because I mean, we normally put things in cast iron skillets, but the cast iron skillets are a bigger diameter. So with the larger diameter, then you end up with less depth, and I'm trying to use the least amount of oil that I can. So here we go. This is a former takeout container. This came from a barbecue spot called Copper Top Barbecue up in Independence, California, and it's microwave and dishwasher safe. So dishwasher safe, sorry. So I'm going to use that. Hold on a second. We got a little collapse. I pinched this a little bit too much when I was trying to shake it. Okay, so we got it back. Alright, gotta put it all back. Clamp it all down. So anyways, it makes a good, shake and bake item. And, when you get stuff from places like that, obviously, if they say that they are dishwasher, if they say they're microwave safe, they're dishwasher safe. So they won't say microwave safe. I mean, they won't say dishwasher safe on them. Sorry about that. Got a little choked up there. So anyhow, we're gonna go ahead and this is catfish, by the way. So I'm gonna bread a bunch of catfish, and I'm making extra so that there is some ready for a later date, to where it can just be taken out of the freezer and then thawed out and microwaved for future meals. Because if you're going to use that much space in your oven, or that much energy, you might as well just go all out and do it all. That actually saves energy if you do it that way. So here we go. We got all those pieces right there. Our oil is still warming up right now. It's kind of like I've got it on like a level 2 on the burner. I like to use the least amount of heat for what it is that I'm doing, because then you don't have to worry about burning it. And if you're trying to make more things than just one thing at a time, you're not running all over the place and burning stuff, you know what I mean? So this is how the shake and bake comes out. It coats it pretty well. I'm satisfied with that. I've got some room over here for one more piece, which is right here in our egg batter. So we're gonna put that through there, and I like to get my oil going first. That way it heats up while I'm doing all this other stuff, and then it just becomes more of like a production line, to where you got one thing going while you're doing something else, and it just works a lot faster that way. And the production line you can thank to Henry Ford. Yeah, Henry Ford, the car manufacturer. He's the first one that came up with the production line. And the production line was a wonderful thing. So, yes, that's the reason why Henry Ford became the largest auto manufacturer in the United States. So here we go. We're gonna do this while the oil is still heating up. We're just gonna rinse this out, and then this is gonna go in the dishwasher. We're not gonna rinse it out and put it on that side. That side's the clean side. That side over there is just like where you have things that are not, you know, going to be dangerous, and you can just rinse them out because they haven't touched any type of meat, and so therefore you just throw it over there on that side, rinse it off, throw it over there, let it dry, and then you know, use it when you need it, and put it away. You know, put it away. I mean, just like you would just right out the dishwasher. So here we go. We're shaking baking, or not shaking baking. We're gonna shake it fry, but we're gonna coat this up, and we're gonna just go ahead and put this last fillet right here on our little production line. All this is gonna get cooked tonight. So anyways, you know, like cat litter, you can clean this out. Clean it out, like shake it all up. All the clumps will come to the top, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got clumps like that. They'll all come to the top, and then you can scoop all that out and then put it in the freezer and use it for later for fish, you know, that you've already used fish for. Like, there's several of these in the freezer. That there's one for fish and there's one for chicken, and there's also one for pork. I also do pork. I like to bread pork and you know, bake that up. That makes a good meal. And then also, like, if you buy cube steak, then you've got your cube steak, and that is what chicken fried steak is made out of. You know, I didn't know that until I got older. I've been cooking all my life because, you know, I was one of them latchkey kids, and you know, there were times where my dad didn't come home for like hours, sometimes like 9 o'clock at night, and so I had to fend for myself. I'm sure a lot of you can relate with that. But anyhow, we've done our fish, and we got a couple little chunks right there, and little chunk right there. But I'm going to use those to actually do a taste test. And when this oil is ready, what I do is I wet my finger. And when I wet my finger, I wet it enough to where it's gonna drip. And if it fries, if it does that, the oil is hot enough. You can also put a thermometer in there, and I got a really cool one. Let me show you.